Do you think all Florida cities offer the same sun-soaked lifestyle?
Think again.
Let's uncover true fact about Port Charlotte, Florida. And if you're thinking to move in this city, think again. In this video, I'll cover some of the facts about Port Charlotte, Florida. So stay tuned till the end of the video, and I hope you get more information than you expected. Now let's go. Before diving into this video, as you know, I always like to introduce myself. My name is Alek Petrov. I'm a local real estate agent here in Southwest Florida. We cover basically from Sarasota all down to Naples. I have a team of agents that you can see behind me. So I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you got, or if you have any concerns, or if you're thinking to move down here, downgrade, upgrade, go check out my other videos where I give my knowledge to everybody who comes to my YouTube channel. If you are a follower that always watches my video, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. Also give me some information if you want to see any more specific videos about any specific towns. But in this video, we're going to talk about Port Charlotte. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you watch this video, and I hope I'll give you some facts about Port Charlotte, Florida that can help you to make your decision. All right, let's dive into this video. Let's to kick off this video, let me introduce this. So Port Charlotte, Florida, it is located on the Gulf side of Florida, right? It's located between Sarasota and Fort Myers, right in the middle. So it's a beautiful location. It's somewhat peaceful. We might say, why somewhat peaceful? Obviously, every city will have certain areas where you can say the crime rate is a little bit higher than other areas, right? But it is located in Gulf side. I told you between which cities are. Also, affordability in that city, I want to cover that. It is more affordable to live in Port Charlotte if you pick Sarasota or Fort Myers area. Definitely less expensive in Port Charlotte than Naples, Florida. So if you're thinking to retire somewhere, or you're trying to look for affordable house, and I know a lot of local people right now will say, what do you mean affordable? The prices off the roof. Yes, it's as you see any other cities, the prices will always increase to that little bit. As of right now, it's buyer market, they do a little bit more, but affordability is still out there in Port Charlotte, Florida. You can buy, a home without the garage, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I just saw one went for $170,000. So the affordability is there compared to other cities. And also, you do have nice homes there that sits on canals, sits on Gulf, access to it. So I want to cover again, location and affordability. It is there. Kind of tell you about it as well. Also, guys, it is rich in natural beauty and wildlife. As I mentioned before, there is a lot of those canals. There's a lot of mangroves out there, and I know the Sunkeep Resorts, they're talking about building the decks out there, and there's a big fight right now talking about not removing all those mangroves because there is all the fishes, all the wildlife that lives there. So there is many parks out there, many areas to go check it out. So I would say Port Charlotte will outbeat Sarasota area in regards to what comes to wildlife, what comes down to the natural beauty of Port Charlotte. And I believe in my other videos where I talked about, I tell you guys the parks to go check it out in Port Charlotte. It is beautiful out there, and there is still lots to develop. So it's kind of slow progress there. And I will tell you, the beauty is out there. You can travel into the city, you can travel just outside the city, and you get all this Gulf access canals. They can go out there if you're a fanatic of boats. So definitely go check it out. Also, I want to say it is more on a quiet yet cultural rich area. You do have, anybody from Hispanic, white, all the cultures out there, Slavic people out there as well. You have a lot of that out there in Port Charlotte. And why I'm saying quiet, guys, it's a fact. If you go to Sarasota, if you go to Fort Myers, if you go to like Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville, Tampa, it is crazy out there. Port Charlotte, it is more on a quiet side if you take from that perspective. And again, debunk the idea of local people saying it is crazy. It is crazy because if you lived there 10 years ago, 8 years ago, it was a lot more quieter. But compared to other cities, guys, it is still quiet city unless you live more in the center of it. Then older homes there, then you have more activities because kind of neighbors close to each other. But it's not as close if you see in New York, Washington, especially California, Los Angeles is just nuts. So out there it's more quiet. more peaceful out there, and you do have different cultural people out there as well. So that's a cool fact about Port Charlotte, Florida. Another thing, I kind of did some research, and I would say booming healthcare is growing and job opportunities out there. The city, it is growing. Now they have a resort there, and I always say, who would in the right mind put the resort in the city that's dying out? Who is the person who thinks ahead of time and they see big potential in Port Charlotte, Florida? So I'm telling you, the healthcare is growing. We see the rating is getting higher, and that indicates that the healthcare is getting better, especially if people are getting retired. They want to know if there's going to be a doctor, there's going to be good places, you know, as a clinics, hospitals and stuff like that. So it is growing, and if you are still working, there is still jobs coming to the market in Port Charlotte, Florida. And I hope it's going to grow more, and I hope that the resort will bring more jobs opportunity. Next one, I want to talk about community and oriented and safety about Port Charlotte. As I mentioned before, every city will have ups and downs. Some cities, areas will be good, some areas will be not so good. But there is areas, obviously, the crime rate is going to be higher. And that's why you got to go and do diligence, go check it out yourself, talk to a local real estate agent who can tell you which area is good, which area is not so good. But there is areas, the rate of crime is low. I have a friend that lives there. He doesn't like his house. He doesn't like his cars. So it is perfect opportunity if you're looking for a place to retire, if you're looking for a place to just relocate with your family. It's an amazing place to go check it out, Port Charlotte, Florida. Let me talk about nightlife. It is very, very limited nightlife there. If you're looking for nightlife, if you're looking for more activities to go out and do things, Port Charlotte, definitely not your place. And that is a fact. Southwest Florida is not very much nightlife out here. If you go to compare to Tampa, if you go to St. Pete, if you go to Miami, you have more nightlife out there, especially Orlando and Miami. Those are two cities that if you want to do nightlife, that's where you want to go to. Me personally, I don't like the nightlife. I like it more quiet, I like it more peaceful, where I can walk around with my kids and run around and be safe at the same time. So if you're looking for that, Port Charlotte definitely not gonna offer you that. And another cool fact about the vulnerability to weather, you do have a Grande that's kind of all the islands protecting the Port Charlotte. It's more, you can say, but it still got hit with the Hurricane Ian, you can see, and there is a possibility to get hit, especially if you live on the water, especially if you live in a flat zone area. The possibility is very high, and I would say Port Charlotte has more flood zone areas compared to Fort Myers, compared to Cape Coral, compared to Sarasota, which this one right now, last day, Sarasota got pretty flooded, but it's high chance of getting hit unless you live like Alva, right? Orlando is definitely not gonna get flooded because there are more inland Immokalee, right, out there. So that's definitely, I think you got to think about it. It is a high risk of getting hit. Next cool fact about proximity to major attractions, again, there is airport, small airport. It has only like 5 bases. It's located in Punta Gorda. Port Charlotte has the Sunkeeper Resort that's open up. They're trying to rebuild areas. There's more activities. Northport just got a Costco. There is no major airports. There is no big major stores in Port Charlotte, but I know it's getting rebuilt. I know they bring more stuff, but they do have a lot of commercial area where they be able to put stores there, as if compared to Cape Coral, where they took commercial lots and they turn them into residential. So now kind of limits them what they can put. So Port Charlotte, I believe, will have more major attractions moving down the road in years, and it's a good area to be at, right? So if you're thinking about more ahead of time. Anyway, guys, in closing thoughts, I kind of ran through it a little bit, some of the facts about Port Charlotte, kind of give you more information about Port Charlotte, Florida. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up as well. Go check it out, my other video. I'm super stoked for you guys to stay till the end of this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, if you find this video helpful, comment below, let me know what you think about it. If you want me to hit some specific topic about Port Charlotte, Florida, like a market. Also, guys, I'm going to probably trying to work on bringing you guys more market updates, and that's going to be Port Charlotte, it's going to be Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and Lehigh Acres, Florida. There's going to be 4 cities that I'm going to be trying to do once a month, give you guys information about the market, what's happening with the house market, I mean the properties got sold, and so on and so on. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I guys see you guys in the next one. Peace out.